Hi everyone, Cindy here. Today is Thursday, August 9th, 2018, and this is the introduction to your Past Life Regression video. So I'm actually going to go through a regression with you, and you'll be able to have an experience to go back and remember some of your memories and hopefully some of your skills and talents from past lives. So if you've been watching my videos, then in YT8, video YT8, which I published a couple of days ago, the angels gave a message about how lightworkers around the world are going to start remembering their past lives. And we're going to start remembering the skills and the talents that we had in those past lives, because we're going to be able to use them in this life. And this is sort of what things have been building up to for centuries. Okay. So if you haven't watched that video, you might want to go back and check that video out. It'll give you some background as to why I'm doing this video. So the angels did mention that lightworkers are going to spontaneously start remembering their past lives and our skills and talents within those. And they would like to provide you with this tool. So they've asked me to do this past life regression video for anybody that happens to come across it and would like to do it. And some of you may feel like you are guided to actually go and see somebody in person and have a past life regression done. So if that's the case, then go to it. But just understand that none of this is required. You have everything you need to go through this process on your own. The angels would just like to give us a little bit of support going through that. And like I said, if you want one-on-one, by all means, there are many great regressionists out there that can do that for you. I actually took a week-long course in LA a couple of years ago, and learned how to do past life regressions, and I've been doing them for a couple of years. With clients, I've done group sessions as well, and I've done a lot myself. Like, I've gone to a regressionist and done a lot of regressions too, so I do have a fair bit of experience with that. I'm just going to put my glasses on here because I did write down some notes to make sure that I don't forget anything in this introduction. Okay, yes, and in person is of course the best way to have a regression because it is tailored to you. So when you're in a regression, you're actually fully conscious and you're talking to the regressionist, they're asking you questions, you're answering. So they can help guide you through the experience. Whereas when I do a group session, or in this case, when I'm doing a video, obviously I can't get any feedback from you. So you will have to guide yourself a little more and ask for guidance from your angels when you're in the regression. So it's not ideal, but it's certainly better than nothing. Okay. And fear. Some people have a lot of fear about something like this. If you have no interest, by all means, do not do it. This is only there as a tool for people that are feeling like they want to do this. However, having said that, there is no fear of bringing anything back, of having memories take over you, of getting stuck anywhere. None of that is possible. A past life regression is just like a meditation. It's just like a guided meditation, okay? Many of you have probably done guided meditations where you're guided to go in and meet your spirit guide and get a message. It's exactly the same thing. So I lead you through a process of relaxation, and then you get to the point I put you in a bubble of light, and the angels take you to another time, another place. When you step out of the bubble, now it's up to you. It's what you see. These are your memories. And if at any time you're uncomfortable, then you just open your eyes, just like you would from a meditation. If you're done, you open your eyes, you get up, you go on with your day. There's no getting stuck anywhere or having anything negative happen in that way. So it's just a meditation. It's just a specific kind of meditation that'll help you go in and access those memories that are already inside of you. Okay, so it has three parts, the regression. The first part, like I said, is the relaxation. So we'll go through all your body parts and have everything relaxed and beautiful and nice. The second part is the actual regression, where you come out of your bubble of light and you experience memories from a different lifetime. And it'll be just like a guided meditation. You'll see things, you'll hear things, you'll smell things, you'll experience things in your own way. And then the third part is bringing you back. So I go through a process of bringing you back into here and now. But again, like I said, if at any time you're uncomfortable, you just open your eyes and off you go. It's not more complicated than that. You are fully conscious and in full control at all times. And I talk to clients in the regression, like I said, because we're communicating back and forth. And some of them get quite animated. Some of them are, pointing to things and using their hands. And then others are completely still, laying with their eyes closed and barely moving. So it's different for everybody. So don't be concerned if you don't feel like you are, in some sort of state of nothingness. As long as your brain is relaxed and you are relaxed enough, just like a meditation, you should be fine. Sometimes you may experience emotion. I have had many clients go in and experience strong emotions. I have not had anybody leave the experience. Everybody that I've done a personal regression with has stayed and experienced it. I have had people in group sessions not continue though because they got scared, which is perfectly fine, because again, in a group session, or in this case where you're on a video, you're not as supported. So you may get emotional. It's up to you whether you go through that or whether you decide to abort. No problem, and no judgment. We're all here learning. Just remember that if you do experience these emotions, they're from the past. They could be super positive. You could be in a state of absolute elation. And then there are some that are not so pleasant and more challenging to remember and go through. But as the angel said in the last video, it's not about that. It's not about rediscovering that stuff. So they may not even have you experience those emotions to the fullest, because the point of this is to go in and retrieve those tools, like the diamonds left from all the pressure, right? So you're going in, you're receiving that tool, and off you go. Okay, it's not about re-experiencing the lifetime. People get their information in different ways. Some people will see things visually, some people will never see anything visually. They'll hear things. You might get an impression of something. You might smell something. You might get a flash, an intuition, just a knowing, and you might get all of those. So just be open to any way that the information wants to come to you. You can actually have experiences as an animal too. You could have a past life as an animal. I did a past life regression once and I was a bird. And I didn't think I would learn anything important from that life, but I certainly did. So don't negate it if it's different from what you're expecting. Okay? I've even had people go back and they're just like a nebulous of energy. So it could be anything. Just go with it. And of course, especially when you have experiences like that, that little niggling thought is going to go through. Am I just imagining this? This is crazy. I'm just making all this stuff up. So what I usually say to my clients is that your imagination is actually your door to the other side. Okay? All of our incredible creations on earth have come in through our imagination. That's the door. Okay, that was a motorcycle. Thought it was a bear. We do have bears here. And it was like a growling sound. I'm good. So, yes. Your imagination is the door to the other side. That's how we're given these wonderful creative ideas, Musicians, artists, they'll all say that things didn't come from them, they came to them from somewhere else. Well, that's your imagination. Okay, so if you're having trouble trying to get things started once you step out of your bubble, you're not seeing anything, then use your imagination. If you could imagine anything there, what would it be? And then go with that. Because you might say, well, the first thing that came to my mind was a red ball. Okay, go with that. Because the next thing you'll know is once you acknowledge that there's a red ball, next thing you know, you'll see somebody kicking the ball. Oh, there's kids playing. Oh, and there's a house over there. Oh, there's a community. And it builds, okay? So whatever you see, when you go over there, just acknowledge it and go with it. And remember that imagination, it is the doorway to the other side. You will have the perfect experience for you, okay? Everybody's experience is going to be different, but yours is going to be perfect for you. It's exactly what your angels want you to experience right now. And trust yourself and trust this process, okay? I've done it many, many times and it blows me away every single time. If it doesn't work for you the first time, come back and try it again, because it's worth it and it's incredible. So this regression that I've recorded, I actually recorded it last night, so I recorded it on August 8th. so 8-8, and I recorded it here at the pond. However, you're not going to see this view because I did a close-up closer to the beaver dam where you'll hear some water trickling and you might hear the birds in the background, and actually there's a motorcycle at the end, but it's at the end when we're coming out. I asked the angels if I should try to change it, and they said no, that the video was perfect because all of that energy has gone into that regression. So there were beavers here last night swimming around. There's a family of beavers. I've seen up to 5 of them here at a time. A great blue heron flew by. There were birds singing. There were frogs. So all of that energy is in that regression for you to help you to open your heart and to bring this information to you. So the regression starts, like I said, I go through relaxation. Then when you step out of your bubble, because I'm not able to interact with you during this experience, I will give you a few questions at the beginning. So I'll go through and say a few questions, and some of you may already be experiencing stuff and what I'm saying isn't making any sense to you, then just ignore it and go with your experience. But if you're not experiencing anything, it may help to trigger something and get you going. I do silence myself after a couple of minutes there, and I give you 5 minutes of complete silence other than the sounds of the pond. So that's the time for you to go with your angels and explore the life. Ask them questions, ask yourself questions. Be interactive with this experience as much as you can. So, if you see something, go with it, see where it leads, see what happens, and keep the process going. Then I give you a warning. I say, okay, we're almost ready to go, and you'll have another 2 minutes of silence after that. And then that's it. We leave, we go back to your bubble of light, and I bring you back into your present life. Okay, so that's how the progression of the regression will go. Okay, I almost asked if you had any questions, because I'm used to doing this in a group. Okay, and use your imagination. If you see nothing, what would you imagine? If anything was there, what would it be? Go with what you see and see where it leads. So I actually did a test run of the video. So after I taped it last night, I took a few moments and sat with it and went through it myself, listening to the regression, and had a really cool experience. Every time, like I said, I've done this many, many times, and every time it's a different memory, it's a different experience. So this time, and I didn't think I was super relaxed because I was listening for any interruptions in the video. But when it got to the point where I was out of my cocoon of light and I was in a different time and a different place, all I could see were trees, tall trees. And so I went with it. I'm like, okay, I see trees. And I'm just saying this in my own mind, right? I see the trees. And as soon as I validate the trees, then I saw a tiny little cabin, like at the bottom. The trees were massively huge, and there's this tiny little cabin at the bottom, like straight out of a fairy tale, with a thatched roof and the whole bit. Absolutely adorable. And I knew that that was my house. And that I did not live in the community. I lived outside of the community in this house all by myself. And when I asked, and it had a wizard feeling to it. I wasn't necessarily a wizard, but it had a magical feeling to it. Whatever I was doing was magical. And when I asked what my skills were, they told me that it was observation, because I had a town where I was helping the people, but they never saw me. So I had the skill of observation and the skill of invisibility. So the adults in the town didn't see me, but I would go around and help them with magic somehow. I don't have all the details of that, but it was very exciting. But the children in the town could see me. So that was really cool, understanding that the children could see me and they would interact with me and play with me. And of course the adults were oblivious, but I was there, and my job was to just spread magic and help these people move through their lives. And it was really, really sweet. That's a perfect word. It was a really sweet experience. And the interesting thing was, when I asked if I was male or female, the first response I got was that I was male, and then later I felt like I was female. So it almost feels like I was both, which again, I mean, I'm not going to judge that. Maybe that's entirely possible. So that is what it is, and that's not an important part of the thing. It was just a really sweet experience. Okay, so I think that is everything I wanted to cover for this introduction. So just make sure that your cell phone is on silent or put away in another room somewhere, or if you're using your cell phone, then it's not going to interrupt you with notifications. Have a washroom break if you need it. Find a quiet place to lay down on a couch or on your bed or even in a recliner chair, but somewhere where you're not going to be disturbed. This next part of the video, the regression section, takes about a half an hour. So make sure that you have that time set aside for yourself, a little me time, and find a quiet place for the next half an hour and enjoy your regression. I am so excited for you because these are exciting times, and getting information from a regression is very exciting and fun. And please feel free to do this regression as many times as you feel moved to do it. You can't really overdose on it. You'll not feel like doing it when you're not called to do it anymore. So do it whenever you feel called and have fun with it. Just relax, enjoy, and have a little bit of fun. This is you time. And this is exciting to be able to go in there and figure out what skills you have had in the past that you're going to bring forward into this life. And then, like the angel said, let that information percolate, let it roll around like a snowball. And over the next few weeks and months, you will discover more about how you're going to integrate that into this lifetime and what all of that means for you in your path here. All right, have fun, enjoy, have a great day, and thank you so much for stopping by. Make sure that you are lying comfortably with your hands resting easily and your eyes gently closed. Take 3 nice, deep, slow breaths. As you slowly exhale, allow all the thoughts of your day to melt away. Allow yourself to begin to relax. Allow yourself to begin to float. Set an intention to discover and learn about your special skills and talents from other lifetimes. Invite your higher self, your angels, your guides, and any divine beings of light that you connect with. Invite them to join you in this moment and surround you and support you with their love, light, and healing energies. As you take your next breath in, imagine, see, or feel the divine light of Source surrounding you. Imagine, see, or feel how this white light is beginning to slowly sink into your feet. This beautiful white light is warming and relaxing the muscles of your feet. Feel the white light making its way from your feet up to your lower legs. Feel the light warming you. Feel your feet and legs relaxing. The light is soothing and relaxing the muscles of your calves, relaxing your knees. Feel the light moving up through and relaxing the muscles of your thighs. Imagine the energy moving through your hip muscles, continuing up gently and easily. Allow the light to relax the muscles of your abdomen. Feel it soothing and relaxing your stomach. Imagine and feel the light slowly and gently rising in your chest, allowing for your breath to be deep and even. Feel how light and open and expanded your chest feels. You are becoming more and more relaxed. Now imagine the white light surrounding your heart, infusing your heart with pure love. Feel the energy of your heart being purified. And now with every beat of your heart is spreading these feelings of tranquility and peace, this divine pure love through your arteries, through your veins, to every organ, to every tissue, to every cell of your body. You are feeling deeper and deeper relaxed. Imagine or feel the light moving up your fingertips, soothing and relaxing the muscles of your hands, allowing your hands to rest easily. Feel the white light climbing up your elbows, all the way up to your shoulders. Set aside all the troubles of the world, all the responsibilities, all the expectations that you carry on your shoulders. Feel the muscles of your shoulders relaxing and all the tension stored there releasing. You are becoming deeper and deeper relaxed. Feel and see the white light moving up to your head and to your face. Allow your jaw to relax. Allow your lips to relax. Allow your tongue to relax. Feel all the muscles on your face, the skin on your face, your scalp, and even your ears. Relax. Allow your eyes to relax. Feel your mind, your mentality, and your thoughts beginning to relax. All of your fear, all of your worries, all of your doubts are relaxing. They're all blending and melting into the relaxation of your body. You feel peaceful and calm and deeply relaxed. Imagine or feel the white light surrounding you so that you are in a cocoon of white light, a bubble of white light. You are protected. You are safe. You feel it and you know it. You are now open. You are relaxed. You are ready to be unconditionally loved. You are ready to discover some exciting talents from your past. And if you hear any sounds in the room or any sounds outside the room, they're simply noises that are occurring in the background. They will not bother you. They will not distract you. The sounds will fade away. And you will go deeper and deeper within. In your mind now, invite the angels to come and join us, to support us with their love, light, and healing energy. As you remain in the cocoon of white light, imagine and feel 4 angels joining you. Any way, shape, or form that you imagine them is perfect. Now the angels arrange themselves around you. 1 is at your head, 1 is at your feet, and 1 on each side of your body. Feel how their energy gently connects with your energy, and how they slowly and easily lift the bubble of white light that you are in. Allow yourself to relax in their arms. Allow yourself to float. Feeling safe and protected, the angels are lifting you higher and higher, higher and higher. The angels can carry you through time and space, in any direction of time and space. I'm asking the angels now to move and carry you through time and space to another time, to another place where there's something important for you to rediscover and understand. Something that will help you in the very best way. The angels are carrying you, drifting and floating through time and space. You are feeling protected and safe, comfortable and relaxed. The angels know the way, drifting and floating through time and space. And now the angels are stopping. They're bringing your bubble of white light back down to the surface. Slowly down to the surface. The bubble of white light is on the surface now. When you are ready, you will step out of the bubble and find yourself in another time, in another place. Look around you, engage all of your senses, and feel free to imagine. What are the first things that you see around you? What are the first feelings or impressions do you have? Get a sense of where you are and who you are. Are you a man, a woman, a child? Are you part of a community? Do you have a special role here? Is there anything special or different about you? Are you known for a special skill? Take some time now to explore the important events in this life. Ask your angels to guide you through the important events of this life and show you what you need to rediscover about yourself. I will give you a few minutes to explore this life now. It's almost time to go now. So ask your angels if there's anything else they would like you to know or experience here before we move on. It's time to leave this life now, so allow these scenes to drift away. Drift away, float away. Allow yourself to drift away from these scenes. Go back to your angels. Go back to your bubble of light. You can ask your angels questions to help you understand this experience and apply this knowledge to your present life. Your angels will give you clear information that you can use and understand. Ask your angels, what skills did you learn in this life? How does this experience connect with your present life? How can you use this knowledge to the best of your ability? Now feel your angels healing and releasing all beliefs, emotions, and stories that no longer serve you and that no longer belong to you. The angels are healing you with their love, healing you with their light. Feel their loving energy move into your body. Their white light of healing will go to any area of your body, mind, or spirit that could use some help. Just sit back, relax, and allow it to happen. You feel cleansed, purified. You feel lighter. The angels have given you a wonderful gift. Take a moment now to thank your angels for all of the information, guidance, and healing they gave you today. Understand that information will continue to be provided to you by your higher self, your guides, and your angels, in your dreams and in your waking moments, as intuition, signs, and inspired thoughts. Your dreams may be more vivid over the next few nights, and you will remember them more clearly than ever. Know that you will continue to remember more details about your past skills and talents, and you will come to understand how to use them in your present life. All you have to do from now on is take action on what excites you in every moment to the best of your ability, without expectations. Take away with you the feeling of how loved you are and how all of creation supports you in living your best life yet. Now it is time to return back to your present life. You will remember everything you experienced very clearly. I will count from 5 to 1. On the count of 1, you will open your eyes and feel wonderful and refreshed. 5. You start to hear sounds in the room around you. 4. Begin to slowly move and stretch. 3. Becoming more aware of your body. 2. Open your eyes when you are ready. And 1. You are wide awake and you feel wonderful, loved, rested, and replenished. Before you get back to your busy day, take a moment to ground yourself back into your body. Give yourself a few moments to fully arrive back in your present time. Have a great day, and thanks so much for stopping by.